Ciao lovelies, Lunaria here, and today we're going to be doing another age regression craft, and this time we're going to be making a paper dollhouse. Now these paper dollhouses are super simple to make. You can customize them to have whatever you want in them. You can make them whatever scale you want for whatever type of doll you want, and they're super easy. What you're going to need to make these dollhouses is you're going to want a piece of cardstock or paper. So paper will be a little more thin, so be careful with what medium you use to color on it, and it will also be easier to tear when you're creasing it. Cardstock is a little bit better for taking the markers as well as for creasing, but really it's up to you. You can always make them out of paper, you can make them out of cardstock, whichever one works. You also want double-sided tape and something to color on the dollhouse with, as well as any embellishments and whatever that you may want. So to make the base paper house, what we're going to do is we're going to use some origami. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold the paper in half first. You're going to want to fold it in half horizontally, so widthwise. And then you're going to want to crease that edge really well, so it looks kind of like a card. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to fold it in half again. So fold it in half again like another card, almost like you're making a little book. Then you're going to want to crease that edge as well. Next, you want to open up your card shape, but still leave it in half once. And then you're going to want to fold over each side until they reach the middle. Alright, now you're going to have something that looks like this, kind of like a brochure of sorts. So now what you want to do is take one side, open it up like so, and then push down the top, make sure it's secure, and then you're going to want to fold and crease each side. You can start to see the house take shape here. Do this for both sides. I'm going to continue it on the other side, on the left. Push it down, fold it. Next, you're going to want to take this, fold it back like so, crease it, and then fold each side the other direction. The last step for making the paper dollhouse is to, well, for making the base of it, is to kind of neaten everything up to where it makes the shape that can stand on its own, the actual like house shape. So you're going to want to just basically push all your creases, kind of play around with things until it stands on its own and looks like this. And you're going to see that there's going to be two like sides like this, and there's going to be two big sides. Now what you're going to want to do is open this back up entirely. And you're going to want to use double-sided tape or glue, depending on what you have, to secure down the big parts to each other. So I'm just using two pieces of double-sided tape here and then folding it over and securing it. Alright. Now open it back up and refold all your sides. Alright, so now you have the base dollhouse, which is, again, pretty easy to make, pretty simple, pretty fast. And now you can do all of your customizing. You can color on this with markers, you can use colored pencils or crayons, you can use washi tape if you want to add details like maybe like the roofing in washi tape, or if you want to do maybe baseboards in washi tape for the floors. You can also adjust this for any scale. What I mean by that, for many scales, not any scale. What I mean by that is the size in which you draw the objects. This house, the front of the house, is a little too small for like LOL Surprise, but for Party Pop Teenies, it's actually just about perfect. And so the scale, the way you draw each thing really does make a difference. The back is a good scale for Party Pop Teenies, but it's also a pretty decent scale for LOL Surprise as well. I can also use this set with like Ruby figures, other blind bag figures, lost kitties. You could probably use it with Shopkins if you made it a little bit smaller. But as you can see, it's not hard to make. It looks really cute, And like I said before, you can customize it. Here, I just did some basic shapes in order to make the room. So for the vanity, I just drew like three sides of a square, and then I drew like a little seat and a little, not shelf, but drawer, there we go. Then a circle for the mirror and a little like shine spot to show that it's glass. For the chandelier, I just drew a line coming down, and then I drew a line out with some curved edges, and then I just kept curling up edges and then did little circles on top of the edges for the bulbs. For the wardrobe, I just did a big rectangle with a line down the middle, 2 handles colored in a different color, and added 2 triangles for the feet. For the bed, I just did basically lines. So I did this line first, then that line, then connected them. For the mattress part, I just drew like a line that went up and around. Then I colored that in, drew the pillow, and then I colored over everything like on this end for the blanket. And of course the closet, I did just drawing a little space for it. And then I drew little hooks and 2 little lines coming out from the hooks, and then drew the clothes on the hangers. So, super simple little craft to make when you're small. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave us a like and maybe a comment if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like this. So yeah, and stay awesome, remember to love yourself, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, lovelies!